Hello, welcome to another one of my videos. It's been a little while since we put a video together. There's been a lot going on. Obviously we're getting away through the year now, we're now into April. There are some props being built at the moment, and they'll have videos made of those as we do them. At the moment we're just trying to repair some of the things that got damaged over the Christmas show last year, and we want to do some upgrades on a few of the props. Because we've got some more props, we need to free up a few channels to give us capacity to run the new props that we've got for this year. So we've got 6 candy canes which use up 9 channels, and we're going to rewire those so they'll only use 6 channels. That will free up 3 channels because we've got something that needs to use those. So this video is a repair video. So this is one of the strips for the Mega Tree, and this channel worked through half the season, and then the whole string went out, and checked the fuse on the controller board and the fuse had popped. So changed the fuse, popped again, and checked for the resistance on the 12 volt to ground on this string, and it was pretty much a short. So we know that one of these or more is bad. So if we just check between the power and the ground, you'll see 7.2 ohms. That's really low, so that's why it was blowing the fuse. So I had a look along the string just before I laid it out on the bench here, and so far up the string you can see this one here, look, and there's all this black gunk, and it's obviously either blown or got very hot, and if you look at any of the others you'll see the clear, the see-through. So this one, definitely the one that's causing the problem. So we need to cut this one out and replace it with a new string. So I have got some oddments of lights strings. So if I just cut off, there we go, and then we cut this one off. So I'm just going to cut across the strings there, across the strings there, and like I say, you can see it's definitely got toasty. So if we now strip these wires back, there we go. And then same on here, strip these back. Just going to strip a bit off the ends of here to expose the cable. There we go. So that's our light, pixel, sorry, correct terminology. And I'm going to strip these ones back here. And these ones here. There we go. I'm going to twist round the cable, make them Nice and neat with no straddly bits of wire. When you do these Christmas displays, you'll find that during the season things always break. It could be a pixel going down, it could be the wind damaging something, but there'll always be repairs to do. So I make a note of what breaks during the display, so when I when I take it down, I can put the items to the side to repair. Now, I've normally started repairing and building the new props before now, normally in January, but there's been a lot going on, so it had to take a back seat. Right, so I'm just going to tin these wires. Trusty soldering iron. There we go. And the same on these. Okay, last one. There we go. Okay, so tin those. Then we need to get some heat shrink. So let's have a look what we've got. Yeah, let's just find the end. There we go. Put that back through the box. Right, so what we need to do is cut some heat shrink. So we want 6 pieces because we've got 6 wires to join. There's 3. And this will give it a watertight seal as these are out in the elements. Right. Just slide these onto each wire. Last one. There we go. Okay. Now these, you've got 3 cables coming in, 3 cables going out. On these, you've got the 12 volts that comes in, power the pixel and out, and you've got the ground, the 0 volts that comes in and out, and then this middle cable is data in and data out. And normally, if you look on the board, let's get a bit of light on here. There we go. Let's see what we're doing. I suppose I should have put the light on sooner. Okay, so on this one, plus 12 volts ground and DI data in, which means that this side is data out. So data in. So the end, that's the start. So this one is going to the data in. So we're just going to tack these together. If you do fit these with the data in and the data out the wrong way around, the lights, they'll just stop it here because it's the wrong way. Okay. Two more wires. I have got a set of those helping hands, the little vice with the crocodile clip things. Can be useful. But you normally find that you just apply a little bit of heat to these and they stick together because you've pre-tinned them, so they stick together really easy. There we go. Right. So what we can do now is if we attach the plug and then we measure the resistance across the live, the plus 12 and the ground, and you'll now see we are 26.4k. So we've got rid of the short, which was obviously that pixel. So if we now plug in the power just to test to see if these light up. Right, so they light up until they get to here, and at this point this doesn't light up. So what we'll do is just verify that the data in. It's not the clearest on here, but now what we can do is just switch those around. Just to see. tack that onto that. There we go. And tack that one onto there. Now, getting the data the wrong way round, you won't damage them. There we go. That's why I didn't shrink them, because I wanted to show you what happens. So now we'll plug this in. Maybe this is a faulty pixel. Let's get another one and see. Potentially a faulty pixel. Because it was just a couple of oddments I'd got knocking around. Right, so let's get another one. Yeah, that's definitely dating. There's some. Right, let's try this one. I think this video is going to be a little bit longer than I anticipated. Right, I'm just going to tin those. Right, so just tack these on here. There we go. Right, let's try that. Let's see if that one lights up. There we go. So you can see that one is lighting up. What I'll do now is, this obviously is a bad pixel. Okay, I don't throw these away though. What I do is cut the wires off, and then they're good for props when you've got items that two come together, and you can put one of these in and it'll hold the prop together. So they're useful to keep around. Right, let's do these last three wires. And then we'll tin these. Okay. There we go. got the 12 volts. There's the 12 volts. And we've got the data. And then we've got the 0 volts. Okay, so we'll just separate those out. Like that. Now we'll power them back up. And there we go. So the light is carrying on all the way to the end. So, first we had a bad pixel that this blew during the season. And so you can see how black that is. We then had a few end of a string as spares. So we cut one of those off and fitted that. And that didn't work. So we've then fitted the next one, and now you can see they're all flashing away. So what we need to do now is sort out this heat shrink, because you have to seal up the wires so no moisture gets in, because the moisture will travel down the wires to your pixels and destroy them. So I've got one of these little heat guns. So I'm going to pull the heat shrink over each joint. It's about the middle. Next one. And the third one. And the fourth one. Fifth one. And finally the sixth one. Now, the existing set and this one that I took a spare pixel from, you can see the colour codes of the pixels are different. Now both pixels are 12 volt pixels, so it's just identifying what colours 12 volts, which colours ground, and which colour is data in, data out. So on this one, the red is the 12 volts, which is also the 12 volts on this one, which is red. The white on this one is the 0 volts, but on this one it's the blue. And then this one, the green, is data in, data out. And on this one, it's the white that's data in and data out. But let's say the information is marked on the PCB, so you can't go wrong. Okay, so we've got those heat shrink sleeves in place. So let's get the heat on. There we go. Shrinking down. Some people use a lighter. You can use a lighter, but I just think this is it's quick and easy and it's safe. And just get the back. That's it. Job's a good one. So you can see how the heat shrink has pulled in, so that's sealed up the holes. So we can now push this pixel back into the pixel strip. That's one repair. And just to prove it's still working, let's unplug the heat gun, turn the meter off, and we'll plug the little tester in. There we go. Now, this tester, you can get these off eBay, Amazon, and you can get them for pixels, and you can get them for RGB strings. Now this one you can put different voltages in from 5 volts to 24 volts, because you obviously can get 5 volt, 12 volt, and I presume you can get 24 volt pixels too. So this, you just buy the adapter that's suitable for it, and then I've used the connector, because this is the connector that comes on it, and this is the normal connector that comes on the strips, the strings that I buy. So I've just cut off the end so I can plug it in, connected it up to the connectors I use on my lights display, so I can then just plug them in and they're ready to test. So they're not expensive, these testers, and they're very good for testing things on the bench. There we go, and as you can see, it's all working lovely. It does come with a remote control, so you can change the programs and the light, but it's a good test for your pixels. This is the auto test, which just cycles through different programs. There we go. So one prop down, repaired, and we'll get on to the next one, which will be in another video. Thanks for watching.